wo dwumadi ahodo ya wo mu die ni abasobode a bode akwakoma wo mu no enyasem ketwa wa hye wo mu nkran se wo mu se omadwuma no omo ye no oha bebre wo ho nanso ni nyine mu no wo mu sinkete ya je se wo mu ye adwuma son de eboa oman no eno wo kye se adwuma mo ye nyina so oman nani so enti wo mu nyire wo mu ho na wo mu ntonko so emmo wo man ho ban se de wo no ye no a na ne nsra hwani mu no na kye se Ghana Post sahene IGP Royal Christian Teteyewunu wode abasobɔ kese ama opemso otumfo King Solomon Pillar of Peace se ohunu ye bi da nenso eneide wama abaso chese yewura sra wabasra wo mo no edi nkranhye sonko bi na ede abre woni nemrantie ni nyina ya wo chese yewura enhyemudi onu omba bedi ye nkomo onu omudi ye nyina wo matie na supami ya omba ni sapepepe wo so no de woni wi obeka se eye no krosa ampa ye breiso King Solomon ye wo eye otumfo osetutu ababio opemso entie Christian Teteyewunu IGP
academic and cultural study. Your presence at the police headquarters today marks a turning point. This historic honor is one that the Ghana Police Service and our fellow citizens hold in the highest esteem and do not take it lightly. The Ghana Police Service recognizes that over time we have relied excessively on imported European policing systems. This visit challenges us to return to history, re-embrace indigenous knowledge systems, and strengthen community and tradition-based policing. Let me say that your visit today will deepen cooperation between the Ghana Police Service and the traditional authorities across the country, not only within the Ashanti Kingdom, but nationwide.
Once I hear now, what by way and chain at the Ayonkufa Sronko and Nasem, a Bakoswayre Ayonkufa, a Dagana Post for any Nananum and some Christian Teteyewunu Ghana Post Sahine and no. Oye yeno, Anna Opemso, King Solomon, Pillar of Peace, one also a Kasaya, what Yabasobody, Emma Ghana Post for Wajuma Soa, one more a.
We come with abiding gratitude to each member of the service, from the lowest constable to the top leadership gathered here today, so for your selfless sacrifices to keep us safe over the years. And we bring you hope for progress and prosperity in the years to come. So, the Ghana Police Service is one of the institutional legacies bequeathed to us by our former colonial rulers. From the first Ghanaian who took over the mantle of leadership from the departing colonial commander, the highly distinguished Erasmus Ransford Tewia Magite, to the energetic leadership assembled here. So, today, the police service has gone through many challenging epochs. Changing political circumstances have impacted on the service in different ways. But it is fair to say that through it all, the service has maintained a level of commitment and professionalism we should be proud of. So, whenever and wherever you have been called upon to undertake international duties, you have acquitted yourselves with full credit. So,
and I tell you, Santa Maria, 2-4-6 Ababio, King Solomon, Pillar of Peace.
Na unya abutere ehwe mra nana ekopie mu ewo enkran no unya abutere hwe bi se won hu asante your mind pa se won hu se ne all con decorations they were police phone see salute nana efe kwa eye tradition plus security wa blend ya kabum efe asante your mind Awempeja Kase bono emfri enkampupuni mantemo ne enko amanyasemwe Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ja bebi ochiremu a Ghana fo ayi no se omra no mebu man no the second term o se orimre bi ekotena fie bese emfie nwotwe ekosua de na Ghana fo sanya ne mugidie esan eto abama no rene unprecedented just o rene wabra ebi kura ensida we di adanse pefe se Ghana fo anya ne mugidie Ghana fo anya ne wawrehemu ento anu mfie miensa aka edi anim yide se ne obesia bebu man no hu oba be dane economy na ya akono oba be ye akwan oba be sisi hospital obebu man na ma Ansheya ono ne yebeka so man panyina waba Ghana wayere ne ho aye adwuma boama Ghana SCPSC tapa Ghana man panyi kiremu a gidi a Ghana fo nya wonimu eto abama no ene mrahye badwafie chese omu nyina dodo na abedane NDC fo percentage ono sunya ye chese ebi bia di adanse se Ghana fo e de adwuma soronko ahye ne nsa na Ghana fo nya ne mu gidi se ono John Dramani Mahama no ombra na omebu man na oba bebu man na kono bia enhyehyere a wode ba no Ghana fo nyina ani ebejode sansem yi etudwa wabra na afia no hyiamu bi ekoso ewa nkran pumpuni mantem ho ena Ghana mampanyisi munya botre na mo de mo hwene mfie miensa no obedane Ghana se Dubai yenko ninkoti Ghana mampanyi.
Our economic development programs must be medium to long term. We cannot build the Ghana we want together if after every regime change economic development programs are discarded and replaced with entirely new ones. Our progress as a nation must transcend political seasons. And this is why I've decided to make this second mandate so graciously granted to me by Ghanaians count. I'll take that again. This is why I've decided to make this second mandate so graciously granted to me by Ghanaians count. I've pledged to raise our economy and governance to a level that no succeeding government can reverse.
Ghana man panyiro o se hihye a obeye no o mani mu no obeye se ne obeye bia no ontimi ntwe Ghana enkofom.
Enta kase bone so na mampani John Dramani Mahama ne nsemu a na meso mi wurai na wedi na efa ni big push no a waka eno ho ya chese enkran besi Kumasi ha express road no ehwasem eno wasan ba besi so yi na enche bia 31st night yada traffic esi ye ewo Accra road no Accra Kumasi road na nya asam kito hwe amafo di do hwiri dumienu 12 hours na atikem na moving po ka ni shake mpo enko 1 inch mpo na atikem ebi musu di mu 24 hours ni nyina amoye all night ni nyina da ewo car ni mu sanse car ni nkomma na nu na amafo kekase sofo abodwese wo sofo so bolo aha wo ni 31st night no se kwan no so na asore kakraka ne wo enti enu na ma traffic no achiye ema osofo no ehwe akwani akwantempo ho nsem so kra achire mu kire mampani so ewom sasa akwani de traffic wo so de na so de si 31st de so bi mad na ebom sofo na asori ni ntia sofo ne 31st ni nti ema ne ye pampesa na so mampani John Dramani Mahama se wanya ka so be pai no paya no be pa no wanya ka sa express road no beye na akoniamba die esi ayadwodo wo kwan ne so no wose ya no be emfa ho any traffic esi ye 31st na say ye edamufo wo se sa na ti o wose express road de baso life and colored wo chese any target na wo kire mu a mo ke kan ho nsem mo ke ka say na my Ghana de ehia ye enye de ehia nie de ehia wo my bebrebe express road na express road na de dwa ya sum na big push na fine le ko se nya no na ehia enya no na se ya hihye ne ma ehia wo my ya nya na edi kai scale preference ya express road wo nika wo be chato no mkra ba bi a wo ya waje yiri mu dende no o che se o ka che sa afo se sanko afa Accra Kumasi road pen na wo hu said ya kwana sia ye hu afa any traffic was what dim amemfifire atso pen what the traffic ni ma battery a fall pen what dim amachese wo hanya poto wo ho a anka wo ka express road na obetiase wo say wanya ka so obeye no obeye JDM intino.
It's going to be the Accra Kumasi Expressway. Education in our road network, in rail, in aviation, in health, in education, in agribusiness, and manufacturing. And one of the iconic projects under our big push is going to be the Accra Kumasi Expressway. And for those who have spoken against this expressway, I wish that they were in the traffic jam over the new year, when one single church holding a convention brought the Accra Kumasi Road into gridlock for more than 7 hours. Accra is the biggest city in Ghana and the capital. Kumasi is the next biggest city in Ghana. And the traffic between these two cities, it's a shame that we have a single lane road linking our two major cities. This will be a thing of the past, and I'm looking forward to cutting sword. I'm looking forward to cutting sword early this year.
Aha, Mampani John Dramani Mahamani, Edina Fenwa Makaime, he was off for Adum Chebia, aka 50 years to come, Nenimbe Yesu. Aha, Sobolo, and oh, Mampani Chese, Senipa Banko all night to meet your traffic and to say, Manko for dim 7 hours. 12 hours, a big 24 hours in your no the traffic in there. Expressway here. As a sway into obey, I'm a Ghana for your what on premier one chair that cast your battery out to Debbie on play, I'm your one chair that obey expressway no not con your bed at me. I come I was a so who much yan near bay accident to be a 2 or some for at Tilton. Yes, I'm get to a corner who when I did no you what it. Oh, you know, I know the abbas at the man I'm most for so my woman knew who said the city in there chi 1 more year boy said a bear and sassy soon ever so again so intense.
The Environmental Protection Agency, all of those involved in the fight against illegal mining, please don't give up. There are some positive results beginning to show. Recently, during the Christmas, my house was like the Makola market. Every person who knows the family, friends, business people, everybody wanted to come and spend a few minutes wishing us Merry Christmas. And so on 25th, the house was full outside, the cars parked all the way to the main road, and everybody coming to take just a few minutes of our time to wish us Merry Christmas. And so Madam Lodina said, we cannot take this stress, and so pack your bag, I'm taking you out of town. And so we ran away to a place called Crown Forest, where they have some zebras and giraffes. And I was telling Uncle Ishmael Rampton, for the first time in 2 years, I slept at 9 o'clock in the night and woke up at 9 o'clock the next morning. And it was a very peaceful, serene environment. But why I raise it is that when you go to where they have the animals, you cross a stream. And before we crossed the bridge, I asked them, which river is this? They said it was the Ayinsu River. And he said, if you had come here 6 months ago, this water was the color of coffee. He says now is the color of light Milo. And so, and so it's getting better. And so we appreciate the work that NIMOS and the river guards are doing. Apparently, the river guards had operated upstream where the mining was taking place. And so it had changed the color of the water. And so that's why I'm encouraging you to keep up the fight and even strengthen it.
Ghana Pani John Dramani Mahamani Coffee no the Ademo Kagumana Ana said the Amfa Hingum tum no ha was a canon as Anna Yesu River no Cochamo Mocachre no a canon near tum say about light middle I quasi I got just that to Milo 5,000 caneno the Chitrena yes my near to Honey Afian to 5,000 Yan Kakra near light Milo say the person was changing and said 9 months for any blue water gas and Cochrane way blue water gas at my phone tea and so many enti obona mus fa ba to say womukoso enya dwumaden emo man
yanto akase abone so ne afia ne nkyeremu ewo ahye ya ehwe sikasem so ene oman bank panyini pa Bank of Ghana ena Ghana Gold Board eja oba ene hon konkron aka bomu se omo eba bedi dwuma soro kokra aye workshop kese pa se ne be ya ekwan a oman ye faso etuto ye gold ene kwan ye faso aye ton ye gold no oman no ebenya emfaso pa ewo so na nsenya na beto dwa se Ghana ya ton gold aya boka oman ya yitimi ton gold ni aboka eno ena Bank of Ghana ene aso ye Sikka Kase3 so se omo eba be chi gold board atena se pa na omo ne omo ayen hyehyeye asua ade ahwese ne kwan a papa ye betimi afaso na ya toto ye gold o se ne be ya ye moka ene adusua wo se yesua fa ho ene adwenkyere bebre afri amanfo eho governor oda Bank of Ghana no Dr. Johnson Esiama onu na echire mu se eya amanfo nsem omo kase ya to gold ni aboka amanfo nsem omo kase ya no kuranya no ni nyina ka ho bi enu nti eno maka omo abom se eja oba ene won konkro no mo ba besua de afa kwan a ye befa so betimi atoto ye gold nyina na omanyi yenya eho emfa so yenko ni yenko tie doctor.
Looking ahead in 2026, Your Excellency, the G4R program must be anchored more firmly within the broader Government of Ghana framework as a national priority, and responsibility will be shared in such a way that sustainability does not rest on any single institution. We encourage informed debates. We encourage evidence-based. In that spirit, the Bank of Ghana, working with the Gold Board and the Ministry of Finance, we intend to convene a focused policy workshop with experts, with market practitioners and policymakers to examine how this national priority can be refined further in line with best practices elsewhere.
Governor Oda Bank of Ghana no ene chiremu kwan omefa so a omo betimi atoto gold no matonton gold na oman moka sene abetoja se oman na boka nne onam abefo ntintan fidie so onumnyamfo sameja mfi ene apam gold coat ede ahye no ache patapa de ni bi pa ena gold pempena de nyina egunu o se mra ya simu yidie omo moka bim
yanto akasebo ne so nra ejabrantam bi toye ewo kasoa new market ya chese adwadifo adwan kan wo mo de wo majapade no mafo adwatire de ahedwere be no chese ejano efrase na anu kwasia da no anadwo ele efrase na heya be sinra ya chese na eni enyan pa Ghana National Fire Service adwumefo ko ho ya wo mokɔboa ye edundum jana bani se ya nanse ntwemfo so adwuma so de na class media nsentweni ba akode ene ekɔkɔje ne home na wo ho no mo pa ni nyina ne se wo kyeremu a na no kwasia da no a agya ne to ho pe wo mo nya ne ntia na ja reporter wodi mirika kɔ ho ene okɔwe report wa ma class fo a ade chi anopa no a eye adwada no na kyese enu adwo na nwuma kuo dodo no atetu ne nsentwefo dodo no ade na ye resume adwuma ne ade anti na ne morning show team na tenase na se ja reporter wasan so kɔ ho no mobiem na okoma update adonate sai samie eja no nyame adom fa afo adom no akɔfo mu ana ye my update ade na ekɔ ado si woduru honum no sanadie na esi sanadie na esi do hu ya ne se Ghana National Fire Service adwumafo na wa grant honum timamuni bi ne wo musibam ne pa na ado eyi ni phone enti wo betwa de ekoso ne pen ne omokra bacha yalo ye he wo mu yi ene omu yi no mo se yamfa mro wa na adai ado kire se wo mo so ne sisi wo mo so ne bet no mu te sa ado ene omo te bet no owiere ntari ehe no top re de omusunsan ne nyina mu a chese wo musibam ne dwohodwo no pa wo grant so no na sabi ana kire se Ghana Central Juma Konu Kubata Ghana Journalists Association declared about this said yes they are not happy too much o mani anye ho kra since Central ni ye na Juma na fire service force mo ye ma Juma na mo besibam obi sa de mo anya de president de ma GJA ora Albert Jonfo wono ene de atu dwase omo de omo hia ya tentrene e de ame anu asantwe ni nim Samuel Ado enti no Ghana National Fire Service adwuma efo na wo mo sibam ye anu asantwe ni no ye hwehwe wo mo ye ntwe wo mpie na emmera no ene wo mo eni sedi ese ye ntie president o Albert Jonfo.
The GJ demands that the leadership of the Ghana National Fire Service led by the Chief Fire Officer Daniela Mausi Into Sapon publicly condemns this assault, identifies the officers involved, and applies severe internal sanctions, including dismissal where appropriate. Any attempt to shield the perpetrators or trivialize the incident will be fiercely resisted. We also call for the immediate dismissal or removal of the PRO of the Ghana National Fire Service from the position because our interaction with him on the case shows that he is unfit to be in charge of communication for that unit. He has demonstrated unprofessionalism. He has demonstrated incompetence. He has contradicted himself so much that I don't think that the media will lead. I will urge the media to ever deal with him.
And yet, president of the Ghana Journalists Association, Albert John Ford.
Yempeja Kase3 enfri ankra pumpuni mantem oni enfri ani nchiremu ewo asante mantem ye ba asante mantem dia na ye ko asyeya ehwe yempom de so e de abetu dwase eye asante mantem hanum nsesei pa dia omewu e ma ne homene so eye ema ne ma omukwa awoso ene omuma no dodo na ekwa eye ana empempi no sene omupene no omunya ne sa eno e na panyi kwankyerefo a oda asyeya no eye Dr. Adoma Komboatin ekyirimu se sesi ayi de omo de hye papa eba begu akwan mu sene ebe ya ema akwa awoso a omo entichima ne be man so ko ekwa akoboa ne yere amana wo afa ne ho afa ne basa nso na oyare na oba so ya se arasabi ahodo na ehye omo de ba nyina ne nyina ebe boa ama empom de ewo asante mantem ha no CPS sita ama empom de no ho entichima yenko ne nkoti Dr. Adoma Komboatin.
We don't need any needless preventable maternal deaths in the region. And not only that, perinatal deaths in the region. We will come to all health workers that, pregnancy is not a disease, but somebody will come to your facility seemingly normal, but it can turn within a split second. Care, consciousness, awareness, and being diligent in the things that you are trained to do. Let's do that. If it is the need for us to refer, we have protocols, we have standards. If they use them, if they need to contact other person, other facility to make the good judgment so that we prevent all these, we will have to do that. And that is one of the things that as a region we are looking at very well when it comes to maternal mortality, stillbirth and that. And I believe that by 6 months' time, I'll come to you again and give you the statistics last year and this year. These are things that I think will hold ourselves accountable to us.
Dr. Adoma Komboatin ekyiremu se omo aye krado se omo ba bayan hyehyeye ahodo ede aboa ama yempom den no CPS ita ewo asante mantem amana nso awe no ekyiremu se eye yare ahodo bi ti se diabetes ene hypertension mojabroso ne ade no eno so ma na ema ne homne so ewo omantem yimu enti osreti mamufo ne se omo nhye omo didie mu omo nom ene kwabra na obekọ no achikosua ede ahye panu ene de panu mum ne de sekosua ni mu wawra po ho anajo be no ndu no nan ni no ndu nyina na omusiwa omudie esichira hodo ne ma bebre na yediko nipadua ni mu a emwa ema yempom den NCP yenko ni nkuti no
as non-communicable diseases, because if you look at the commonest ones, we call them silent killers, and what comes to mind is hypertension, 1, diabetes, 2. Then we also talk a bit about the cancers. And so for most of us, I would say for now, if you are 40 and above, at least to start well, you have to have your blood pressures checked very well. That's the first thing that you have to do. Our advice that whilst you are going to check this blood pressure, get a notebook, and so that they'll be able to record the blood pressure in that, and that will be your adult weighing book for the year. So all of us that are more than 40, and also if you have a very high risk, you are coming from a very high risk family, maybe your mother, your father, your first relation is also having, then we can even go back to 30, down to 35, 30. Please check your blood pressure.
Dr. Adoma Komboatin ena ochire mu se mon check mo blood pressure tisiru pa ma manya mfie aduana ko no ko na wafa notebook exercise book na homework book ni nyina no atwere de besie na china ni nyina agum se me koye no ye check me pressure ni nya sei emusa wanya bi atwere magum na mo hwe mo asetena mu ene modidie mu eye
de o kan de no fa full scarf nko prekon ana
o sei wanya mfie aduana ko na ebi ono ma on se pressure no e wo soro ebi wo so do ane de wa busuam mo am de wa busuam kwa de mfie aduasa se wuti ho de ya hyase
na uni me mfie
na ya hyase ni nyina ne ye hwehwe ye pressure ye kwa ye fa notebook exercise book ene homework ye twere bi bia be koso e wo se ne be ya impom den no e be sipi
no kwasem ya ntroso na me so me kompombre ho nsam o kana ni afra mo tanka asefo sabre na adwuma wo mo ye ne kura mu no na nya sam ketu o horo wo ma no wado no ntwitwim wa wo fufo na dia wi ntwitwim na dia se wo wansena mrim na ma metanka asebato obetumi edi ho asam gata no ntwim na emu edobe wa fikyire ho no mo adwaye ye no wa ho de mpo de na ye de ya de ntabo na abobo bi wo ho no ma ye de nuanua bi na esisi ho na ye de bre age ho na wa dware wa kyire ho na ya popo bibre onya popo bibre ne hwe o mfa nso kura nguso ni wa gya ne ho saa na wo ma metanka asebato ade obeye wo no hwe saa bre no mo champ president ene de Brofudi aduamu so ye environmental health officers. Brofudi ni bam na adwuma na akofom na nka kuro from gata nyiri muro so na empe ho empemfa ho na sausage si ano da bi nka enye sa what ya say nka sa abre no papa tankas na mama tankas mo ho a uboa hwai unu hwai so beja fi na to obasama wo se sia ama okwa yi ho na ye say wo mo dani environmental health officers ikura ampo no wo mo che so madwuma ne kura so na adwuma yi ye mfa wo mo adwuma mo wo mo ya fo madwuma so a wo mo enye sika ento mo kire se wo mo ka kire aban se aban ne hwe wo mo sika akamu wo mo nuan ma ye mfa mo adwuma mo nyina aban ne hwe omo yaudie no ni ho asemfa mo ma nyesa picketing enu omo beye ewo eye local government babia omo wo bia ne babia district bi ombe wo bia ombe kwa assembly hon mo wo ma akwa dede ewo ho wo mo nso a omo nuan ma aka so be ko eye ministry of local government hon mo na ho nso o ma akwa bantes kwa akira ba ne se omo ho kire wo mo akwa eye school of hygiene ade nyina awie nyina be si ne seria wo mo ho hwe enti aban no hwe na wo mo sika sanso mo kire wo mo General Secretary de mo ekoyi ayowura Fred awoni atenga enti
we follow all the necessary procedure that is formal, the legal way to, and if it doesn't go to, at least going to the ministry to seek for redress of our issues is also a legal form. So if we don't hear anything from them, we must up again and go to the ministry with our certificates and all our qualifications and give it out there. Maybe that one they will take it and then process it for us. If maybe they are delaying, we can submit our documents to them again. We have them in our houses. So what is that all members should come to the ministry on this day, and we will definitely inform the police as we have been doing. So sometimes we have to also give them some small time. So we are only giving them some small time to see if they don't apply or they don't follow their own promise, we will go there again to seek for justice for all mental health officers and assistants who have been jobless. Meanwhile, the country is sinking in terms of sanitation. This country is in a mess. Everywhere it's smelling.
The country is sinking in sanitation. I no crow from say I got to be anyone more fair. We got to be any crow from her more fair. And so Kawafa Sarah, a Ibro for tankers for ya. Environmental health sanitation, one for ya. Oh, come by ye, Jubanwama. When you deal with 7 a jan now so pa will pay us easy. Chesen tuntun baba kromano enya sam ketwani nyina gata sini mu nyina ye mai finku a esuba money ene atu fin agu gata ni mu ye matankase abrofu ime ye nso a ese da bi environmental hanhani fo mo fa satifo no tankase fo hwe sister adwa tankase wo so twam ga na yem hyeso wadwen ba ze wadwa ayokra akwakofa ho hwe obechi usisi a mo wara mu ni papa tankase ni ma metankase wo Muni ara omo de no mani nyale.
Omo yekrum wonum. E ya wada no mo ba.
Okay.
Na se omo ba pa how dare you say wuntwitwi wadwa aye.
Me so mbeba be hwe woma wo de wo fufuo ni waduro ankra wo se nsogum kan ne ayi sukula kula oba be hwe ni nyina mu ahwe cap ni nyina mu a kire wo na de metwitwim samo mbe sama wo no wa bajonsam si yawie on yawie kase na si emu na se kwa ma newsroom adwumafo nyina da ne yetifo ermase papa adwumafo no kwa mefori abo age bra chance chance ai me bra ino ku say wo filu benze ti bra chance wo ho na madam say wan pafo wona abo ne ni nyina da edi ama ye some for your falas na ko giabo siu de ma bullet fashion center DJ bullet and watching from ano de ama social media Kevin I can come for you me Nanti mi aba maame efom wa kafira mene